Hello, I'm Nicholas Wallace. You may have seen me on America's Got Talent, Penn and Teller Foolish, or at the OWOW Festival in Elora Gorge. Well, today I'm really excited because I'm going to get to meet an artist who I've been a fan of for a long time, and we're going to do a little piece involving some art. Literally like 16 years ago, my girlfriend at the time, now wife, just stumbled upon Elora in October, and I found these amazing sculptures and didn't realize until recently who had made them. Today I get to meet him. Well, Tim, nice to meet you again.
You too.
Before we get to the main attraction, I just wanted to say I've been a fan of your work for a very long time.
Thank you.
And I think it was like 15 or 16 years ago, my girlfriend, my wife now, my girlfriend at the time, went for a random drive in October and ended up in Elora and like stumbled upon your sculptures, and we were like enamored and talked about it forever. And I actually went digging and found photos
Oh, you did?
of our trip, which was like 16 or 17 years ago.
God.
And
Oh, look at that.
then when I heard that I was going to have the chance to meet you, I was super excited. So I thought we would do something sort of art related.
Okay.
So we're going to do a still life. Only we're not going to have an actual thing to draw. It's going to be an imaginary still life. So I'm going to give you sort of a warm-up exercise to do right now. So just for now, I want you to focus on this center of the table here and just pretend in this moment you could see a random anything. Don't say what it is, don't give me any indications, but in this moment it can literally be anything. So just give me a thumbs up when you can see something.
Yep.
Okay. Now, just for fun, I'm going to have you change your mind. So just let it change into something else. And we're going to do this a couple times. And at this point, there is no right or wrong answer. Just a random object of any kind is good. Okay? We're going to do it one more time. But this time, I want you to definitively commit to one idea. And bring that chosen idea forward from the back of your mind. And now, imagine that chosen imaginary object here. Just pretend you could see that thing. Your chosen imaginary still life object. Good? Okay. I'm going to have you in a moment draw this imaginary object, okay? Have you done a blind contour drawing before?
Yes.
I'm sure you have, but for those who might be watching who don't know what that is, that's when you draw a picture of something without looking at the pencil, at the paper,
It's
right?
an art exercise.
Yes, it's an art exercise.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna have you do a blind contour of a thing that doesn't exist in front of you. Now, before you can pick up your pen and paper, but to ensure you don't peek, I'm gonna have you place the sack over your head. Are you comfortable doing that?
Yeah.
So it's just, you can plop that over your head. So you can't see?
Can't see.
Great, now if you want to pick up the pad and paper that's in front of you, and just put your pencil to pad, but don't start drawing yet. I'm gonna tell you when to start. So you can't see anything?
Can't see a thing.
Okay, when I say go, in your own time, you just start drawing your thing. Ready? Go. And in your own time, just take as much time as you like. And then you don't need to take that hood off. You just let me know when you think you're done.
We're going to swap. It's going to look
Who
like.
knows what this is going to look like?
Okay.
Are you done? Just put that pad against your chest, and I'm going to let you take the sack off of your head. You good?
Yep.
So, can you show me your drawing, what you decided to draw? How's it look? Wonderful. I think I can tell what that is, but you want to tell everyone watching what it is?
It's a sketch.
It's a skull. Yeah. You could have literally chosen to draw, it could have been anything. Yes.
No way. No. Nah. That is incredible.
Good work.
time to look for the things I need. Bones from the graveyard. Bats from the cave over there. A black cat, maybe yours. And lots of spiders. And I put them all together in a cauldron. And stir, day and night, until they're all bound together. And then put them on a daddy long legs. And then on Halloween, they all come together to make a really spooky night. But I'll start tomorrow.
Many people don't realize that Houdini died on Halloween in 1926. So the fact that we're able to celebrate his life and something that he was so famous for, I mean, he was the pioneer of upside down straitjacket escapes. And so I idolized Houdini. Growing up, I had posters of him in my room. I have a Houdini bobblehead. I love Houdini and what he represented and what he did for his era and how he changed the world. My name is Scott Hammell. I'm a magician, a speaker, a stunt artist, and a storyteller. I put escape artist somewhere between magician and stunt artist. Usually if you say escape artist, you've got a lot of explaining to do, and as soon as you start talking about the handcuffs, people are like, oh, now I know what you're into. My first big stunt, my first Guinness World Record was actually for what we would call a suspension straitjacket escape. So doing a straitjacket escape while suspended upside down. I've hung upside down from hot air balloons, from cranes, from buildings, from bridges, all types of different things. I have not done this stunt in probably 2 years. It's been a long time since I've done this one. The plan is to get locked in a straitjacket with over 50 feet of steel chain wrapped around the outside of that, and I will be suspended upside down from a zip line hanging over top of Elora Gorge.
So this is where I was thinking to set up the high line right here. We're going to be about 200 feet from the other side of the gorge there and about 80 feet above the river. Hi, my name's Frederick, and I zip line over volcanoes and do rigging inside erupting volcanoes. I've been doing stunt rigging and recreational rock climbing, mountaineering for over 20 years now. Around the world, I've done like the Pit of Fire in Turkmenistan called the Gateway to Hell, the first ever zip line over lava in Ethiopia, and a few other volcanoes as well. In all my years, I've never had anyone ask to be suspended upside down in a straitjacket, wrapped in chains over a big drop-off. Needless to say, of course, it's dangerous.
I'm here in downtown Fergus, Ontario, and they say there's something really weird about this specific alleyway. They say there's an enhanced magnetism about it. I also have this old key. It comes from the Haunted Mansion just down the street. Let's try something a little spooky. Hi, I'm Graemazing, level 7 wizard. That's all real, and I am here at the vault in Fergus, Ontario with community cheerleaders Barb and Elizabeth. It is Halloween time, and that means jack-o'-lantern time. And a couple days ago at home, it was carving night for us. And I don't know about you two, but I always struggle with coming up with a design for my jack-o'-lantern. I never know what to carve. So a couple years ago, I picked up this game, and it has some cards in it with different shapes, you know, for things like eyes and a nose, and we can create a jack-o'-lantern with these shapes. And I did the exact same thing just the other night. So I've kind of already mixed up all the cards. We have no idea what we're gonna get. We will choose 3. So Barb, can I ask you to choose one from this pile? Sure. Elizabeth, can you choose one from this pile? And then Barb, can you just slide one out from this pile and we'll use that for the future? Perfect. Now these could be anything. I want you to take a look at your card, just keep it to yourself and digest what's on the card. Elizabeth, I'm gonna start with you. Let me see, do you have a favorite Halloween costume that you dressed up as a little girl?
Yes.
What was that?
witch.
A witch?
Which I continue to do to this day.
Yeah? By the enthusiasm that you talked about that witch, I get the sense, because you were so bright in your mouth, that you have a mouth shape. Is that correct?
I do have a mouth.
Okay, perfect. I'm gonna go for the guess here. Ooh, the way that you just grimaced at me a little bit, you kind of gave it away. I think it's this one. I'm gonna do my best to draw this, because it is a little bit more complicated, I think, than the others. This is what I think it is. I refer to this as like almost a haunted nightmare mouth. Did you get the nightmare mouth?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, that's one. That's one. So we have 2 more to go. We're gonna try to guess the other 2 to complete this jack-o'-lantern.
Okay.
Don't tell me if you have the eyes or the nose. I'm gonna guess. I think it's something like this. This is what I refer to as, do you smell what the rock is cooking? This is like the people's eyebrow. Do you have this card? No? Do you have eyes? I mean, like, you have
I
eyes.
have eyes.
You have
I
eyes.
have in my hand.
You don't have eyes in the card? Okay. Okay, I'm gonna take another guess. Let me take another guess. I feel like, by the way you're looking at me, it feels classic. It feels classic, nostalgic. Did you get a nose? Did you get the classic triangle nose?
Neither.
Okay.
Not the nose nor the classic.
This is fine. I mean, I'm only a level 7 wizard, and I only have a starfish badge in mind reading. Sometimes this goes south. Out of curiosity, out of market research, what card did you end up with? The Skellington. That's the Jack Skellington mouth,
Yes, I
right?
recognize
From like Nightmare Before Christmas. So 2 mouths. I guess that's possible, right? That we could choose 2 mouths or 2 eyes. I wonder if I was right, though, because I did guess the triangle mouth. I want to see, maybe that is what that card is. Maybe we have the triangle nose. We have the do you smell what the rock is cooking eyes. Can we take a look? Okay, it's another mouth. It's another mouth. We have the classic. We have the classic
3 mouth draw.
3 mouth draw. You know what? This is strange. This is strange, because the other night at home, it was carving night for my partner Alicia and I. And we played this exact same game, and we drew 3 cards. And have you ever heard of tiny face pumpkin? Where someone carves the smallest face you can into a big, big pumpkin?
Yes.
It's like a new trending thing.
It is.
I've been working on a new trending thing, and I like to call it triple mouth pumpkin.
Holy cow. That's amazing. That's awesome. That's punkalicious. Spectacular. Spectacular. That's
great.
incredible. I can't believe how good you are.
We were originally looking at this pocket of time being pretty light rain, if no rain, and now it's picked up and it's worse. We were looking at the weather radar, and now we're in the thick of it. So I'm willing to wait and just try to get the best shot possible. We are about to do just a quick test of the harness and get our placement so that when I go out there, I know exactly where I'm hanging, get comfortable with the space, and we can get all the camera shots lined up. Especially on a day where it's raining, the last thing we want is to be fiddling back and forth, and when I'm hanging upside down, the blood's rushing to my head, pressure building behind my eyes. Yeah, we just want to get out there and get out as quickly as possible.
So you're just gonna kind of head down towards the ledge.
You've checked all
You're
of
all
this.
clipped in.
Oh
Like I
my
said,
God.
It's an unpadded harness, so just keep working. You'll start to feel like you can sit on the zip line.
Can I take like a bit of a running leap off?
Oh yeah, just take a jump then. Everyone just watch, yeah. There you go.
We're in the thick of it now, basically, and that band's going to continue for the next couple of hours, all the way until 3 or 4, really. We're in heavy right now, as you can see, and it's not looking like it's clearing up. Maybe potentially, but still, we're still in the cups of it. The system's fairly big. It's moving straight up. Wait for it to refresh here on the LTE in the woods, but it's pretty big.
That's a lot of rain.
That's a lot of rain. Yeah.
Hi, I'm Mark Clearview, and I'm a magician, and I'm a lot of fun. I was recently living in New York City, where you could have caught me at Caroline's on Broadway as the resident magician at Paradise Club in the Edition Hotel in Times Square, and as a performer at the Magic Castle. And I'm on Tinder. Today we're in a barn. Sorry. Today we're in Elora, Ontario, in this beautiful barn. As you can tell, I'm holding a pumpkin, but you might have also been able to tell that it's not your usual pumpkin, because This pumpkin is a Sagittarius, and most pumpkins are Virgos. Also, it has a bunch of razor blades in the top of it. It's a bit scary, right? It's too much. I feel like it's over the top. We're in the spooky barn. Let's try this again. Can we go from the top? This feels way better. That would have been ridiculous before. It still doesn't feel right, though. This is way better. Now I know what you're thinking. It's not much of a magic trick, you just swallowed 6 razor blades. It's not like, oh my God, how did you do that? It's like, oh my God, why did you do that? So let's make it a little more interesting. With some thread. It's just your everyday, regular magic sewing thread. And I know what you're thinking. It's not regular sewing thread because most sewing thread is a Virgo, and this is a, do that one already? Okay, there you go. First I'm gonna make this vanish. Don't try this at home. You need the magical pig hat. It's me. It's me, Mark Clearview, from earlier.
Joyce, how close would you say we are? Should we send the drone up?
We're on boot number 2 going in.
And then I gotta get in the jacket.
And then he's got to get in the jacket and the chain still, so. How many times have you done this?
I don't know. No. You heard the man. You want to get the jacket ready?
Once Ian starts to see Scott start to slide out, he's going to start moving his shot in. It looks unbelievably perfect.
Oh, that's great.
You do have the benefit of one, you're also playing steam on this one too. Longer sleeve on or anything, or?
Once Scott is out of say hold from down below the gorge, and then I will shout go when we are ready.
Correct.
We're just getting the arm straps.
Okay.
Chains. If you can try to go around me instead of me spinning around, just so that I'm not dizzy.
Do we have an opportunity to land and change battery on the drone before we...
Yes, you do.
Yeah.
Yes, you do.
I'm about to hang upside down over Elora Gorge. Wish me luck.
Joyce, I'm going to hang up now.
Okay.
Enjoy your shooting.
You too.
Little bit crazy, little bit racy, little bit tame. What am I saying? I wanna let go.
Happy Halloween, everyone. Thanks for watching.
I know something is
Thank you so much for tuning in to this year's online virtual magic festival. If you enjoyed this special and you want to help support or donate, there's a link below, and all the proceeds go to all the artists that help create this amazing virtual Halloween special just for you.
3 years of theater school for that little display. Some money well spent. Thanks so much for watching. Have a happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween, everybody. I hope that you are expressing yourself, getting all dressed up, having fun, safely meeting your neighbors. Thank you for tuning in.